Welcome back to FlipBros. Today we are looking at vault number 2, which is located on the Scarlet coast. In order to have access to the vault, you have to have unlocked Gnosis level 3. You can check out our Gnosis guide if you want more information. Once you have Gnosis level 3, bring 15,000 Witchfire to this wall. This is the entrance to the vault. The entrance is located in the north section of the map. You will have a whopping 8 minutes to complete this vault. That is plenty of time, so don't worry about how slow you go. This first area has some cultists running at you and a couple husk archers in the back. Now I just want to point out, I played extremely sloppy in this vault. That should show you that this vault is very doable, pretty much with any gear setup. Now for the most important mechanic in the vault. You're going to see these poison grass areas, and you're going to see these little vines that you can disarm. You want to make sure that you disarm all of the vines, not just because they clear out the poison grass right in front of you, but because each of these vines will clear out an area of poison grass in the boss room, and that is super important. That boss room is hectic. You do not want the grass in the middle poisoning you. Throughout the tunnel, you'll find these effigies of plague. You want to make these a priority because they will shield enemies. However, they will only shield the closest enemy, so you can also kite enemies around. Up next, you got a grenadier and a couple assassins. Again, I know, floppy gameplay. It's taking me forever to kill these guys. I don't really know what I was doing. But coming back to traps, you saw the poison grass and you saw the disarm. We also have the poison bombs. Just make sure you hit the one behind this rock and don't get exploded at like I did. In this next section of the tunnel, you'll see it's kind of a clusterfuck of what just happened. You got musketeers up top sniping. You got a couple effigies of rot, which I believe apply decay. And you got a bunch of husks just running at you. Up on top here, you have more poison grass. The disarm is on the other side. But again, remember, you have all the time in the world, so don't panic. Also, maybe don't try to have a sniping battle with a hand cannon. As you continue through the tunnel, be on the lookout for more poison bombs. Shoot them with whatever weapon you have. When you get to the other side here, you'll have a bunch of enemies spawn behind you. And by a bunch, I mean 3 assassins. They're no real threat, but just know they spawn behind you, because if you don't take care of them, they will be a real threat. In this next section, you're going to have the poison bombs. Again, on the top of this area, past the poison grass, you're going to see the next disarm. And don't worry about ammo, because you have an ammo chest right up here. And at the end of this tunnel, right before the boss, you will have another ammo chest. Why did they put 2 ammo chests literally side by side? I have no idea. Coming back to sloppy gameplay, we are going to take care of this grenadier, and we have a couple archers in the back. You can use this ramp going down and the wall for cover in case the archers or the grenadier end up being too much. Again, remember, you have an ammo chest right up at the end of the tunnel here, so feel free to fire away everything. And also don't forget, you have more poison bombs behind these rocks, so just be careful. We have our last effigy here, the effigy of Scabs. This effigy will give enemies an invulnerability shield, and just like the other shielding effigy, you can kite enemies around so that it targets just the closest one. Make sure you disarm this last vine, pick up your ammo, and you're staring at the boss room now. The enemies you're going to encounter in the boss room are the following. You have woodsmen that are in these little traps. You can stay up here and snipe them, or you can just handle them while you're down there. If you're using the Burning Stake heavy spell, I find the woodsmen as good ways to charge up Burning Stake. Next, you'll have a couple of devotees spawn. And speaking of devotee, you have the boss called the Holy Sister, which is a special variation of the devotee enemy. Now, you can do what I do in this video and just run around, have fun gunslinging, charging up Burning Stake, blowing up everything. The first time I did this vault, however, you can hop along the outside of the arena, and I ended up hopping up on the rocks and using the Faulty Star from distance to take out the Holy Sister. Basically, I was scared the first time I did it. Tried a long-range heavy weapon. It worked out fine. And that's really the whole vault. You have the tunnels. Make sure you disarm the vines so you disarm the poison grass in the tunnel and in the boss section. Clear the effigies so that they stop empowering enemies. And deal with the woodsman and the devotee and the Holy Sister in the last room. Once you clean up everybody and everyone's dead, and hopefully you didn't summon a calamity like I did in this video, make sure you pick up your ring of wings on the middle tree here. It's going to be on one of these dead bodies. And don't forget to loot the 2 chests at the end of the boss room. If you guys like this no bullshit quick guide video, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.